All right, so now we're gonna do the abdominal muscles. These are really easy to see, however, they're hard to separate because they're super thin, and if you go too deep, you're gonna be in the abdominal cavity. Okay, and if that happens, cool. We're gonna open up the abdominal cavity and see all the organs and just have fun with it. But let's try not to do that, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with these muscles that are off to the sides of the cat. They're big muscles right here. Does anybody know what they're called? Obliques, very good. Does anybody know what oblique means? It's a word in geometry, so. Angle, very good. It means diagonal, okay? So these are running at a diagonal. This is the top one, it runs this way, and there's gonna be one underneath that runs this way. So they're kind of antagonistic to each other, okay? So here is the border to the top oblique, the external oblique. Does everybody see that right here? You wanna peel that down, and when you do, this is what you'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, just again.
Getting in mine.
See, pulled it down. Once you do that, you're going to see another border to the next oblique. Now, everybody's a little different with their internal oblique. It could be very close to the midline, or it could be very lateral, so you might have to look a little bit to find it. But once you do, then you're going to try to pull that down. So here, this flap now is my internal oblique. Okay. Now, there's a bottom muscle here that's not an oblique. It actually goes from the vertebrae all the way around the cat to the front of the cat. Okay. This is technically what your abdominal wall is. This is this bottom muscle here. So it goes straight across the abdomen. What's the name? Yeah, it's called your transversus abdominis, as everybody see it here. All right, so the bottom layer, transversus abdominis, the next layer, internal oblique, the top layer, external oblique. Okay? All right. Now, all of these muscles are going to bind to a structure that goes straight down the middle of the cat. It is this line of fascia right here. Does everybody see that? Okay. All right. This gets its name because it's a little white line going down the center of the cat. Can you find it on your list? Linea alba. Alba means white. It's the root word of albinism, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, right? Okay, so that's what alba means. So it's just connective tissue, and the reason we have this is because we don't have any bones here for these muscles to attach to. They need to attach to something, right? So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have connective tissue going straight down the middle for them to all attach to. Does that make sense? All right, the last muscles are these two ribbons of muscles on each side of the linea alba. They're going to be underneath connective tissue and fascia, but I don't expect you to get them out. Just know where they are. Okay, it's a ribbon here and a ribbon here. This is your six-pack muscles that everybody likes to look at and work out, right? And you can feel it on your cat. They're pretty jacked. You'll feel a little six-pack right here, okay? But these get their name because they go straight down the abdomen. Yep, rectus abdominis. And that's it. All right, you want to recap?
Yes.
What's this connective tissue line in the middle? Linea alba. What are these two ribbons off to the side of the linea alba?
Six packs. Oh.
Rectus abdominis, good. What is this bottommost layer here? Transversus abdominis. What's this next flap right here? Internal oblique. And what's this top flap? That's all we're doing today.